Hey guys, today is the day where we're going to start packing up all of these records. That's right. All 4,000 plus records. We have records inside of this room, we have records outside of this room. So, yeah, the house of records are going to get packed. And to make this as easy as possible so I can stack them up in the truck and make sure that all my corners stay crisp and none of the records get damaged, I'm going to be using the BCW crates that are made specifically for storing and packaging up of vinyl records. So we're gonna really put these guys to the test with all these records, see how this turns out. But we're gonna document the entire journey. It's a lot of work. There's gonna be a lot of labor. I'm ready. I'm already a little bit sweaty from packing up some other things in the house, but today's the day, and this is kind of bittersweet for me because this has been my sanctuary for so long. This has been my home. This has been my favorite place to be, other than next to my wife and family and friends, man. This is it. So, yeah, mm, try not to get teary, to be honest with you. But yep. So here we go, guys. We're gonna get this all broken down, and I'll flip around here so you can see. But we got a really nice collection of records here, from floor to ceiling, and even extras laying out in the open, all these records. And the room's a little bit of a mess right now because, as you know, we're in the middle of packing. And then, of course, we got some records outside here as well. Records in the corner, boxes of records. We even have records up here. Look at all those pretty silver tops. Yes, that is the entire MoFi UHQR series. Yeah, so we got a lot to do here, guys. But there's nothing to it but to do it, right? That's what they say. Nothing to it but to do it. So the plan is to get this broken down, the records, and then we'll get the stereo equipment broken down. So yeah, enjoy the video, guys. See you soon. Okay, guys, when you get your box of BCW record boxes, they kind of come like this. You're going to have all your boxes, and on the side, you're going to have your lids. Now, let me show you why I love these so much. So, first off, they come completely flat like this. They don't take up a lot of room, so you got a lot of boxes in a short little space. And then, plus, once you're done with these boxes, you can fold them back up like this and put them into storage and hold on to them in case you ever need them in the future. So, and that's true with the lids as well. They come flat. You could check that out here. And I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to actually put one of these together. We'll go ahead and start with the boxes. So now the box, all you have to do is bend it where it has the little crease and kind of shape it into a cube, just like so. There'd be there's some preparation here. All you're going to do is take that and just separate it like so, and then do that on the other side. Get that separated. And now you just put your box upright. You're going to take this side that has a little cutout, push that all the way down, fold one flap in, the other flap in, and then push it flat, right? Turn the box over, take that little flap that you folded in first, raise it all the way up, and now allow you to flip this up and flip this up, and then you just push this back down, and now you have your box. It's made and it's sturdy. And for the handles, that's simple. Just press them in and then just push them around the cutouts inside of the box. Now you're ready to load. Now let me tell you some secrets on loading. The first thing is as you're loading your records, you might want to take a moment to actually number where in the cubes that you're going to put them. So for me, this is going to be my 10th cube over here that I'm starting with. So I'm going to write the number 10 on the box like so. This will tell me when I unpack that I'm starting on cube 10. Now, when you go ahead and load these, sometimes you're going to have this little flap here is going to be loose. So if you take a paper clip and you put a little paper clip on it, it's going to hold that in place, and the records will hold the other side in place while you load. It makes it a little bit simpler. Put your dividers to the side. You're not going to pack them with the records. We're going to go ahead and get these records packed into the box like so. And as I mentioned before on a different video, but you can actually fill up about a whole IKEA Kallax cube with one box. Now, if you pack them tight, which means if you take the bottom, you just slide them in, you're going to make more room. So you can actually now pack about a cube and a quarter in a box. So think about that when you're deciding how many of these boxes you need to move your collection. You'll want to go ahead and think about count how many cubes you have and divide that by 1.25. That should give you right about where you want to be. I would just order a couple extra just to be sort of on the safe side, if you will. Um, and uh, and that's really it. Now think about how easy it is to get these loaded, how easy it's going to be to get them unloaded. It's because we're numbering, we're taking care, and we're getting everything together. Let me do the little squeeze here, make room for this next batch of records, get them in there. I actually could put just a few more. So let's do that like so. And now we're ready for the lid. So as we get our last bit of records in there, I take the paper clip, put that aside, and now we do the lid. Lid's super simple too, guys. You fold the two flaps in, around, and again, fold the two flaps in, around, and down, and that's it. So now what I'll do is on here, I'll put 10 up top because that's cube 10. So if I'm looking from the top, I also know where I'm at. But then I'll draw a little arrow and I'll draw 11. And that tells me I started at cube 10 and I ended at 11. And now what I'll do is I'll take all my little dividers that I just had. No matter if they're the big ones or the small one, guys, it doesn't matter. So I got the small and the large ones here. They fit nicely right on top like that. And then I just go ahead and put the lid on and we're ready to go ahead and do the next one. Super sturdy. You can see that you can stack them pretty high. These are 3 high. I have done 4 high before, which is, convenient, but I get a little bit worried about all the weight on the bottom. But that's it. And then you, of course, since you have the handles, it's pretty easy to lug around and move where you need it to be. To me, they're about just enough weight to be heavy, but not unreasonably heavy. So, a lot of great thinking and engineering with inside of the design here with BCW. That's why I love this product because it's super simple to use, super simple to put together. It fits the IKEA pretty fantastic. It's easy to number where you're at in the mix. And then, of course, you can stack them pretty high. You don't have to worry about your records being damaged. So there you go, guys. That's one of the major reasons why I love the BCW brand.